Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to delve into a topic that's been making headlines recently. Why Bangladeshi students are saying that their protests aren't over. So, let's dive right in. You see, the protests in Bangladesh began back in August of 2018 when the government announced a new quota system for university admissions. This system gave preference to certain groups, including the children of government officials and military personnel. Now, you might be wondering why this is a big deal. Well, the students felt that this system was unfair and discriminatory, and they took to the streets to voice their concerns. They were met with a brutal crackdown by the police, resulting in numerous deaths and injuries. Fast forward to today, and the students are still demanding that the quota system be scrapped. They're also calling for the resignation of the Prime Minister, who they believe is responsible for the violence. Bangladeshi students are continuing their protests despite some concessions from the government because their grievances extend beyond the initial issue of job quotas. The reinstatement of the quota system, which reserves a significant portion of government jobs for descendants of freedom fighters and other groups, was the spark that ignited the protests. Many students feel that this system unfairly limits their job opportunities and should be reformed to prioritize merit-based hiring. The situation intensified following clashes between students and police. Over 150 people have reportedly died, and numerous others have been injured during confrontations that involved tear gas, rubber bullets, and even helicopter support by the police. The violence peaked around July 19th, prompting the government to impose a nationwide curfew and deploy military forces. The protests have garnered widespread support, including participation from teachers and other civilians, reflecting deep-seated frustrations with the current government. Despite government attempts to suppress the movement, including allegations of torture and disappearances of student leaders, the protests continue to gain momentum. Additionally, students are demanding the release of detained protest leaders and an end to the curfew imposed during the protests. They also seek justice for those killed and injured in the clashes and have set deadlines for the government to meet these demands. This broadening of demands indicates that the protests are now about more than just the quota system. They reflect deeper dissatisfaction with the current government's policies and governance style. So, there you have it. That's why Bangladeshi students are saying that their protests aren't over. It's a complex issue with deep-rooted causes, and we hope that a peaceful resolution can be found. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative and engaging content.